Hello and welcome to another video. So today our question is how to write equations. Now, what is an equation? An equation is when you have one element plus another element and both of these turns into something else, some other elements, or maybe even one singular element. Now, for example, potassium, one element, plus bromine turns into potassium bromide, right? One important thing, there must be an arrow sign, not equals to, no. In case of chemistry, we use always an arrow sign, an arrow like this, right? This is the equation. Potassium, one element, bromine, another element, and equals to potassium bromide, entire substance, right? This first part is called the reactants. Basically, potassium is a reactant and bromine is a reactant. Both of these are reactants, and this is the product. So potassium and bromide are reactants, and the product is potassium bromide, right? So this is an equation. Now, it's not true that there will only be one product always. No, this is not true. Because, for example, in the next equation, potassium carbonate plus hydrochloric acid turns into potassium chloride plus carbon dioxide plus water, right? So here we can see that there is one reactant and two reactants, and there is one, two, and three products. So the products of an equation can be more than the amount of reactants and vice versa. So now we know what products and reactants are. Now, how to actually form an equation. To form an equation, basically in your exam, it will say potassium plus plus bromine turns into question mark, and here you have to write this part. So how do we figure this out? We first use this the formula method. So first we take potassium, then we take bromine. Potassium's power is plus and bromine's power is minus. So when we write this KBR, we interchange the charges. 1 1, we don't write 1, so our answer would be KBR. This is the answer. So it will come as a fill in the blanks, or it can also come like this. This is one question. Another question is, it may come like this. write the symbolic equation. Basically, you'll given like something like let's use the same example: potassium bromide. Potassium plus bromine equals to, sorry, turns into or equals to potassium bromide. Now, this will be the question. We have to make this into symbolic equation. So, how do you do that? We write potassium K plus bromine Br turns into potassium bromide. Like we found, we use the same formula method here that we used before. So, K B R and plus minus, so it turns into KBr. So our answer is KBr. But I've made a crucial mistake here on purpose, which is bromine is actually a diatomic molecule. Just as I've seen in that in one of our recent videos, bromine is a diatomic molecule, which means in nature it exists as two atoms, right? I explained it in this video right here. This one. This one. What are monoatomic, diatomic, and polyatomic molecules? Please go watch it if you really need to. Anyways, so since bromine is a diatomic molecule, it will always be Br2. This means that, sorry, this means that bromine and potassium exist in nature as just potassium K, but bromine exists in nature as Br2, which is bromine gas. When we are writing equations, we when we are performing these equations in real life, we use bromine gas and potassium, right? So according to the real life equation, we have to write Br2 as we use bromine gas. But when using the formula method, we have to use elemental bromine. So no Br2, no, only Br and K, which turns into KBr. Okay, so our answer is this: K plus Br2 turns into KBr. That's it. Let's give another example. How about we use carbon plus oxygen turns into carbon dioxide. Turn this into symbolic equation. Pause the video if you need to. Alright. Now, first we take C, which is carbon. Sorry. First we take C, which is carbon, plus O, which is oxygen. And since oxygen is also a diatomic molecule, we take O2 and then we find out the product. Now, we already know what the formula of carbon dioxide is, but if you really need to check it, you can use the formula method. Just write C, which is plus minus 4, and O, which is 2 minus. CO, and then interchange the powers, 2, 4. And so is divisible by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So CO2. So our final answer would be CO2. Our final answer is, our full answer is carbon plus oxygen turns into CO2. Now, a third type of question in your exam, first type, second type, a third type of question that might come in the that will come in your exam is write the word equation of the following symbolic equations, right? So it will be given. So for example, Nitrogen plus hydrogen turns into NH3. How do we make this into a word? Well, first we take nitrogen for N2 plus hydrogen for H2 turns into NH3, which is ammonia. Right. So that's it. Let's give another example. Hydrogen plus oxygen turns into H2O. Now, how do you write this? Hydrogen plus oxygen turns into, sorry, oxygen turns into H2O, which is water. So, this is the answer. Answer. Right. These three types of questions will come in your exam. These two are more likely to come. This one is also likely to come. Be sure to check out my other videos if you need any help. I have made other videos on formula, on monoatomic, diatomic, polyatomic, how many atoms are present in a molecule. You can check it out. I do appreciate it. And like this video, comment if you have any questions. I'll answer them. I'll answer them as also. I might even make a video on them regarding your questions. And subscribe. Thank you.